Hi, my name is Pete Reed, and what I've been wanting to play with today is creating a simple website and making a bit of money. Now, the reason for doing this particular video, or it may even turn into a couple of videos, is that some voluntary sector organisations have asked how they can actually make some money from their website by placing adverts and affiliate links onto them. So we're going to explore that, but as we're playing, I thought that some of the other groups that we work with may be interested how they could potentially have a play with creating specialist little websites that would actually help them to potentially earn a few pennies or whatever to add to their income stream. Okay, I should warn people that they're not going to make a massive amount of money on these because it relies upon people going to their adverts and clicking on the affiliate links and sometimes actually then making a purchase. But if you can actually get people to do this, then there is money to be made. Okay, so moving on, what we're going to do today then is we're going to have a look at some of the accounts that you'll need to create. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play with Blogger. And the reason I'm playing with Blogger is because it's part of Google, it's free, it's a nice little tool, and it will allow us to create simple little websites very, very quickly that we can embed affiliate information onto. So whether you want to run something for crafting or whether you actually want to run a special project within your organization and you don't want to use your main site, this will allow you to actually create a separate little entity that you could use for driving traffic to and hopefully for raising a little bit of income. The next thing we want to be able to do is Google AdSense. Now, you need to sign up to Google AdSense in order to be able to create your account. You will need a website to be able to do that. And again, your Blogger account can count as your website. However, you will need to create this, and sometimes it can take up to a week as Google actually verify that you're the sort of person that they would like to do business with. We've then got Amazon affiliates. Amazon affiliates again will allow us to actually create affiliate shops or links to items on the Amazon website. And Amazon pays a percentage of anything that people buy from the website. We've then got eBay Partner Network, and again you can display live auctions underneath your website, underneath your blog, and if people go on and then go on to purchase something, then again you will get a percentage of that payment. And then finally we've got iPadio. Now the reason I've included iPadio is because the website that I'm going to play with here to create, and hence that horrendous Christmas music at the beginning, is going to be based around the idea of some festive monologues. And I've used iPadio in order to be able to create those festive monologues. I will not get paid for the use of iPadio, so it's not something that's going to be used, but it's a tool that I think voluntary sector organisations ought to be aware of. Okay, so let's move on and start to do a bit. Okay, so here I am on Blogger. I've signed into my Google account. I've come down onto Blogger. And as you can see, I've actually got myself a layout of 3 columns. And the way I've done that is I went into the template designer and just chose a 3-column layout. I have adjusted the width slightly as well because I just prefer to work with a slightly wider width than that particular template gave me. First thing I'm going to do is, as you can see, my site is called 29 October test. That gives you a clue as to today's date, as to when I'm actually writing this. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to change that banner. So I'm going to click onto edit, and this will allow me to look at configuring the header. So I'm going to pick an image up from my computer, so I click on the browse. I then need to go off into my images to go and find this. So pictures, customers, and there's my banner. And it will load that banner up, ready for me to actually start to use. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to say use it instead of the title and description. So there it is. I can now save that. And there it is. That is now in place. So I can go to preview to have a look at that and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that looks suitably horrendous. We've got the picture of the shocked fairy, Father Christmas flying away, and Christmas monologues running through the middle there. Okay, so let's come back to the Blogger. In here then, I've got the ability to go in and add gadgets and things of this nature. Now the first gadget I want to add is going to go across the top here. So I'm going to go to Add Gadget, and then I'm going to come down to where it says HTML JavaScript. So I'm going to click onto here, and it's going to ask me to paste in, to give it a title and to paste in the text. Now I'm not going to give it a title. I don't want a title to appear. So I'm just going to come down into the content here. Now in order to be able to find the content, this is where I need to go off onto my Google AdSense account. Now on my Google AdSense account, what I've done is I've created various banners. And there's a big banner that I want to use. So I can click onto Big Banner, and then down here I can say save and get the code. And there's the code, so I click onto that to select it, Control C and then close, and then back onto my account, the little box, Control V and save. Okay, so fine, now let's go back to preview. So there we are. I've now got my banner, promote your website. I've got this, this is there now. And what this means is that if somebody was actually coming to look at this, they could click onto that and I would get paid some pennies, not a lot, for each time anybody actually clicked on that particular banner. And that banner would change each time that the page was refreshed probably. And again, that would actually give us the starting for this. Okay, I now want to add a gadget underneath here. So I'm going to click on Add a Gadget. And once again, I get this. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go across to my amazon.co.uk sign in. So I need to sign in here. So I'm just going to pause the video while I do my... Okay, so I've signed now into my Amazon account. I'm on links and banners. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look for product links. I've clicked on product links. And what I've said we're doing is Christmas monologues. So let's see if there's anything in here that will let me play with Christmas monologues. So Christmas monologues, and then go. And let's see if there's anything here. Oh, there we go. Look, there's a collection of 6 monologues for church Christmas drama. Tangled in tinsel. That looks like a good one. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll get the link for that. So I've clicked on to get the link, and that's what it's going to look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into here to highlight the HTML, Control C. So I've copied that. I come back onto my Blogger, and then where it says Add a Gadget, I can click onto Add Gadget. Move down here to where it's got my HTML. Have I gone too far? There it is, HTML, JavaScript. Click onto here, inside the box, Control V, and then if I scroll down the page there, I can save that. And there it is in place. So again, I could go and add another one. So let's do that one. So if I come across back onto Amazon, and then back up to here, products and links. Again, I'm going to search for Christmas monologues. Go. Let's move down a little bit this time. Is there anything else in here? Now, what I'm actually looking for here is I'm both looking for items that match what I'm trying to sell, but I'm also looking for a decent price, because ideally, whilst this one at £1.97 may well be great for the 12 monologues of Christmas, at £1.97, even if I get 50%, that's not going to be a great deal of income from there. So I'm going to click onto the Christmas jumper, and people just deserve to have Christmas jumpers, don't they? So again, I'm going to highlight that code, Control C to copy it, moving back into my Blogger, add a gadget, and then if I scroll down here a little bit, I can find my my Java, HTML and JavaScript, Control V to place it into there, and save. Okay, so I've now got a couple of things into there. So let's have a preview of that and see what that looks like. So there, as you can see, I've got my Christmas jumper, and I've got my mends my tangle in tinsel. So I've got my two little Amazon links there and this one at the top here that's working fine. So once again, I can come back onto my my blog. And the final one I want to do is to think about is adding some more eBay type things. So I'm going to click across here onto my eBay partnership. And here, what I need to do is, once again, I'll need to log in. So I'll just pause a moment while we log in. Okay, so I'm now signed into my eBay account. I'm going to come down here and click onto widgets. And then on my widgets page, I'm going to come down onto custom banner. Okay, here I can select a program. Well, eBay UK seems to be a good one. I need to give this a campaign, so I'm going to call this banner test. A custom ID, so this is monologues. Okay, and here I can then choose the what I want. So I'm going to go for the image link. I've got pixel, the simple text. Image link is good. I want the wide skyscraper, 160 wide by 600 tall, and looking for monologues. Okay, so here I can come down and here I can provide the keywords that I want. So here I can click into here and I can enter the categories that I want. So I'm going to enter Christmas. All right, it's here. So books, comics and magazines is one. Let's have a look where else may it be. Crafts may be another. I've got to OK between them, have I? Okay, so I'm going to click into there, find category, and then go to crafts. And then if I come across here, is there anything else that really... No, I think that will do. So if I cancel from there, made a pig's ear of that, haven't I? So let's go back in and I want crafts. Okay. And then I can click in here if there was a third one, but I can't find a third one, so that will do. So any keywords that I want to enter, so I'm going to enter Christmas. I'm going to enter monologues. And I'm going to enter humour. Except I'm actually going to spell humour properly. Okay, so it's going to search the titles and descriptions for those. And here underneath here, I can come down here and I can sort by the best match, all the listings, price range I'm not bothered about, within 200 miles of the postcode, and there's my code. So I can pick up that code, Control C. I can then move back onto my blog, add a gadget, move down here, and then paste that in and save. Okay, so let's have another preview of this, see how we're doing. Still refreshing. Okay, it's obviously going to take a few minutes for the Google ad to come through. So we'll leave for the eBay to come through. So we'll leave that where it is. Now here I've got my blog post. So if I just click onto edit on here, because this is where I can actually change the way that this page actually acts. Because what I don't want is this particular to be a blog post. Okay, I'll probably cut that piece out because it's too much. Okay, so I'm now ready to actually start to add things onto this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Pages and create a new page. Here I've got my new page, so I'm just going to type in a few Christmas monologues for your entertainment. Okay, capital C for Christmas I feel would be appropriate, and I'm just going to change that into a heading, move the cursor underneath here, and then I can go into HTML, because what I'm going to do is going to add in some various bits and pieces. So if I go to my iPadio, then what we've got here is a list of all of the recordings that I've published through iPadio. So I've moved across to page 3, which is too far. So I go on to page 2, and here we can see hopefully helping Santa Claus. There we go. That's a monologue. So what I'm looking for here is get the embed code for that. So again, I can just highlight all of the embed code for this. Just make sure I get it all. There it is. Control C. Then I can come back onto my log. Control V. I'm moving down underneath here a little bit so that I can then go across to my iPadio and close that one. The Tale of the Christmas Fairy, so we'll have that one as well. Click onto there, and there we go. Control C, back across, and Control V, and then the final one that we'll take across will be the Charge of the Type Brigade, if I can find it. Oh, no, there's Merry Christmas, you suckers. We'll have that one instead. Okay, so here I can now highlight this as well. Oops. Control C and Control V. Okay, so if I now publish that page, so there's that page ready to go. So all we need to do now is to view that page. And there, as you can see, we've now got a website that's got some Christmas monologues on there. We've got advertising down the side, down both sides. One where we've actually got the Elf and the Shelf Boy. We've got Crafter's Companion, Desiree Cupcake Kit. We've got Professional Fondant Icing. So people can click onto there and actually go away and buy stuff. Okay, well, I hope that helps. By all means, come and visit this site. I will be leaving it up a little bit. And when you come and have a look, by all means, click on those. And if you want to go and buy some stuff, do so with the sure and realistic knowledge that you're going to sort of be contributing a couple of pennies back into the coffers. Talk to you later. Cheers. Bye.